In the presence of the Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Isa bin Salman Education Charitable Trust, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Labour Fund, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the launch of the Bahrain Skills and Gender Parity Accelerator was announced during a signing ceremony between Temkeen and the World Economic Forum on the sidelines of His Highness leadership of a senior Bahraini delegation to the WEF meeting in Davos, Switzerland. His Highness emphasized the importance of upskilling and reskilling the national workforce to ensure they remain the first choice for employment opportunities. He said that rapid technological advancements are opening significant new avenues for Bahraini talent, emphasizing the need to adapt to these changes. He stressed that leveraging research-driven approaches in designating training programs is key to the success and sustainability of these initiatives. He also praised the role of international partnerships in fostering high-quality training and development, bolstering the competitiveness of Bahrain's workforce on a global scale. The ceremony was attended by the Minister of Finance, National Economy, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Bahrain Mumtalakat Holding Company, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, along with other key dignitaries. The agreement was signed by the Minister of Sustainable Development, Chief Executive of Bahrain Economic Development Board, and Board Member of Temkeen, Noor Al Khulaif. This initiative aims to address labour market skill gaps and is part of the WEF Gender Parity Accelerators, which aim to reshape the future of the economy. Al Khulaif highlighted Bahrain's strategic regional and global partnerships aimed at facilitating cross-border trade and knowledge exchange and fostering a prosperous future for all. She said that the accelerator builds on ongoing national efforts to build a skilled and future-ready talent pool and serves as a blueprint for other nations to promote gender parity. Temkeen CEO Maha Mufiz said that this strategic partnership with WEF is aligned with Temkeen's commitment to bolstering private sector growth, fostering an enabling environment where Bahrainis are the employees of choice in the labour market, and advancing women's participation in the private sector. The head of engagement and operations member of the executive committee at the WEF, Siram Gutta, said that building on the success of the initial cycle, which mobilized more than $2.5 million in funding, resulted in more than 54,500 individuals trained. He said that the WEF will continue to collaborate to drive progress on reskilling and upskilling in Bahrain. The Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Isa bin Salman Education Charitable Trust, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Labour Fund, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, met with the Jordanian Crown Prince, His Royal Highness Prince Al Hussein bin Abdullah II. The meeting was held on the sidelines of His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman's leadership of a high-level Bahraini delegation to the World Economic Forum meeting in Davos. His Highness highlighted the long-standing relations between Bahrain and Jordan, founded on a strong basis of cooperation and coordination and supported by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the King of Jordan, His Majesty King Abdullah II ibn Al Hussein. He noted the unwavering support of His Royal Highness Prince, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, in advancing the Bahrain-Jordanian partnership to achieve shared goals. He emphasized the importance of building on the bilateral partnership to realize the aspirations of growth for both countries. The meeting also discussed the latest regional and international developments. It was also attended by the Minister of Finance, National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, along with senior officials. The Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Isa bin Salman Education Charitable Trust, Chairman of the Board of Directors of Temkeen, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, met with Egyptian Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli. The meeting was held on the sidelines of His Highness leadership of Bahrain's delegation to the WEF annual meeting in Davos. His Highness highlighted the enduring strength of the long-standing Bahraini-Egyptian relations, reinforced through multi-sectoral collaboration to achieve mutual aspirations. These ties are further strengthened by the support of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, as well as the follow-up efforts of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. His Highness underscored the importance of enhancing bilateral cooperation to achieve shared goals. The meeting also reviewed the latest regional and international developments. It was attended by the Finance Minister, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, along with senior officials. The Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Isa bin Salman Education Charitable Trust, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Labour Fund, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, met with the Prime Minister of Montenegro, Milojko Spajic. The meeting was held on the sidelines of His Highness leadership of Bahrain's delegation to the WEF meeting in Davos. His Highness highlighted the steady growth of Bahrain-Montenegro relations and shared commitment to strengthening the partnership in various sectors. He underscored the importance of advancing bilateral relations to achieve mutual aspirations. The meeting included a review of key issues as well as the latest regional and international developments. The meeting was attended by the Minister of Finance, National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, along with senior officials. The World Economic Forum is continuing its work in the presence of prominent global and economic leaders to discuss pivotal and comprehensive development topics in an effort to upgrade many sectors and find solutions to many of the challenges facing the world. The forum has so far come up with a set of pivotal initiatives with a consensus of a number of influential countries. We have more in this report.
In an atmosphere full of optimism and aspirations for a more sustainable and smarter future, the World Economic Forum's 2025 annual meeting continues in Davos, Switzerland, where more than 3,000 leaders from around the world, including heads of state and government and business leaders, gathered to exchange visions and ideas about the challenges and opportunities facing the global economy. The conference discussions centered around several interconnected priorities aimed at reshaping the future of growth in the smart age, including rebuilding trust amid rising geopolitical tensions, strategies to preserve the environment and reduce carbon emissions, and industries in the smart age amid the rapid technological revolution. During the conference, a number of leaders announced initiatives and projects aimed at achieving the aforementioned goals, on top of which a group of countries and companies launched an initiative aimed at using artificial intelligence technologies to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. It was also announced the establishment of an international fund to support education and training programs, with the aim of qualifying the workforce for the requirements of the digital age and enhancing human capabilities to face future challenges. One of the most notable outcomes was the agreement by a group of countries to strengthen their commitments to reduce carbon emissions, with clear action plans to achieve the goals of the Paris Climate Agreement. Davos 2025 continues with participants emphasizing the importance of international cooperation to face common challenges and agreeing to follow up on the implementation of the announced initiatives and projects, based on the principle that continuous dialogue and exchange of experiences is the way to achieve a more prosperous and sustainable future for all mankind.
The Minister of Tourism, Chairman of the Bahrain Tourism and Exhibitions Authority, Fatima bin Ja'far Al Sirafi, inaugurated the 35th edition of the Autumn Fair in the presence of guests and officials at Exhibition World Bahrain. This year's show offers new services and attractions due to the growing demand, in addition to pavilions dedicated to locally produced jewelry and goods. The Autumn Fair is considered a pillar of Bahrain's retail sector since its inception in '89, attracting hundreds of exhibitors and thousands of visitors from around the world every year. This year's edition will see more than 600 exhibitors from 20 countries, offering a unique experience for visitors to explore a wide range of products ranging from fashion, accessories, books, perfumes, jewelry, handicrafts and souvenirs. Well, the 35th edition of this autumn fair, which runs until the 1st of February, kicked off today with a wide range of exhibitors from around the world.
The Autumn Fair is one of the most anticipated events on the Kingdom of Bahrain's calendar of events, as it contributes to boosting the tourism sector and supporting the local economy, providing a unique shopping experience for visitors given the large space and facilities equipped to attract and hold major exhibitions and events. Since its inception in 1989, the fair has witnessed a great development through the diversity of imported goods to meet all tastes, and the biggest leap came with the opening of the exhibition world Bahrain due to its large spaces and facilities that are equipped to host major events and exhibitions. The Autumn Fair annually attracts a distinctive range of international products and enjoys a large number of visitors, highlighting the pioneering shopping and retail sector in the Kingdom of Bahrain. This year, the fair has been extended to 10 days to provide more opportunities for customers to shop, and entry will be free for all visitors. However, pre-registration is mandatory via the website to ensure easy and smooth entry.
The Bahrain Institute of Banking and Finance, in partnership with DePaul University, held a graduation ceremony for 80 students from the master's programs in Business Administration, Finance and Human Resources Sciences. The event was attended by the Minister of Education, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Higher Education Council, Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak Jum'a, Minister of Tourism, Fatima bin Jafar el-Sirafi, Governor of the Central Bank of Bahrain, Khalid Ibrahim Humaidan, officials and parents of the graduates at the Four Seasons Hotel, Bahrain Bay. The Minister of Tourism delivered a speech sharing her personal journey and the impact of her education on her professional development. For his part, President of DePaul University, Dr. Robert Manuel, congratulated the graduates and stressed the university's commitment to academic excellence and global collaboration. U.S. Ambassador to Bahrain, Stephen Bondi, delivered a speech praising the outstanding Bahraini-U.S. relations in the field of education. CEO of BIBF, Dr. Ahmed Al-Sheikh, expressed pride in the long-standing partnership with DePaul University that has resulted in the graduation of more than 2 decades of distinguished students. At the end, the Minister of Education and Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Higher Education Council handed out certificates to the graduates. The Minister of Social Development, Osama bin Salah Al-Alawi, met with Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abul Ghaith as part of his participation in the ceremony organized by the Technical Secretariat of the Council of Arab Ministers of Social Affairs on the first Arab Day of Older Persons and Arab Volunteer Day under the theme Giving Continues. The two sides discussed enhancing Arab cooperation in social development and the role of the Arab League in supporting national efforts to achieve sustainable development goals, focusing on initiatives to empower the elderly and promote a culture of voluntary work. The minister emphasized that Bahrain, during its presidency of the 44th session of the Council of Arab Ministers of Social Affairs, will work on implementing initiatives that enhance Arab social integration and achieve the common goals of member states, focusing on priority developmental and social issues. Minister Al-Alawi commended the role of the Arab League in promoting Arab integration and supporting joint social programs, highlighting Bahrain's keenness to contribute to sustainable development. He also visited the Al-Azima Center for Addiction Treatment and the headquarters of the Egyptian Red Crescent Society, where he was briefed on the rehabilitation and treatment services provided by the Center for Addiction patients, which include medical care and social rehabilitation programs. He also learned about the Red Crescent's humanitarian and relief efforts and its role in promoting a culture of volunteering and providing urgent assistance to needy groups. Minister Al-Alawi commended the efforts of Egyptian institutions in the field of social and humanitarian development. The Minister of Social Development, Osama bin Salah Al-Alawi, held a meeting with members of the Executive Bureau of the Arab Ministers of Social Affairs Council at the headquarters of the Arab League in Cairo. The meeting comes to follow up on the implementation of the important decisions issued by the 44th session of the Council of Arab Ministers of Social Affairs, which was chaired by Bahrain last December. The meeting was attended by Minister of Social Solidarity, Chairwoman of the Executive Office of the Council of Arab Ministers of Social Affairs, Dr. Maya Morsi, Assistant Secretary General of the Arab League, Head of the Social Affairs Sector, Ambassador Dr. Haifa Bou Ghazala, Director of Development and Social Policy Department, Technical Secretariat of the Council of Arab Ministers of Social Affairs, Minister Plenipotentiary Tariq Nabil Nabulsi, and other senior officials. The meeting addressed the executive steps of the resolutions issued by the 44th session of the Council of Arab Ministers of Social Affairs, as well as key high-level events to strengthen the Arab position in international forums. The meeting focused on preparations for the World Disability Summit to be held in Berlin, Germany next April, as well as the Second World Summit for Social Development to be held in November in Qatar. The meeting discussed ways to provide support to Arab countries facing challenges resulting from conflicts and natural disasters. The minister emphasized Bahrain's commitment to continue its efforts to achieve the agreed social and developmental goals, praising the role played by the Executive Office in supporting joint Arab action. The Minister of Social Development, Osama Al-Alawi, paid a visit to Al Azima Center for Addiction Treatment in Cairo. The minister was briefed on the treatment services provided by the center, which include medical care and social rehabilitation programs. He was briefed on the center's work mechanisms and its role in helping beneficiaries overcome health and psychological challenges. The minister praised the pioneering role played by the center in providing a distinguished model for treatment and rehabilitation, pointing out the importance of enhancing cooperation and exchanging expertise between Arab countries in this field. This visit comes within the framework of Bahrain's keenness to strengthen partnership with regional and international institutions specialized in social and developmental fields, which contributes to supporting initiatives aimed at achieving sustainable development in Arab countries. And still, the Minister of Social Development, Osama Al-Alawi, visited the headquarters of the Egyptian Red Crescent Society in Cairo. The minister was briefed on the activities, programs of the society, which include humanitarian relief efforts and emergency response. The initiatives implemented to promote the culture of volunteering and providing relief aid were also reviewed. The minister praised the great role played by the society in serving humanitarian and developmental issues. He emphasized the importance of Arab cooperation in the field of voluntary and relief work, which contributes to enhancing social solidarity among Arab countries. The President of Customs, Sheikh Ahmed bin Hamad Al Khalifa, chaired Bahrain's delegation at the 12th meeting of the GCC Customs Union Authority held in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. The delegation was briefed on the decisions of the Supreme Council and Ministerial Council to finalize the requirements for establishing the Customs Union, the authority's 25 budget, the work of the Review Committee, the Technical Working Group, the GCC Authorized Economic Operator Committee, and the Customs Risk Committee. The meeting discussed the latest development in the work of the technical committees, the progress of the approved future procedures for GCC Customs Union, and the follow-up on the implementation of the Council's decisions. At the end of the meeting, the Customs Union Authority issued recommendations to complete projects for establishing the GCC Customs Union within its mandate, review customs procedures for exchanges between border checkpoints to facilitate customs processes, and define the authority's strategy for the upcoming phase.